You know when you're ready. Oh, got out a boulder! Hi, my name is Glenn Given. Behind the camera is Dan Bryan, and somewhere in Massachusetts is Meg Crow. We are the three founders of Games by Playdate. Games by Playdate is a New Hampshire-based independent tabletop and card game creating company. We've made two games thus far, Slash and also Pack the Pack, as well as a number of other freely available Creative Commons games that you can see on our website, gamesbyplaydate.com. Our motivation is to create games very, very rapidly, give them away to as many people as possible, and learn from the mistakes we make along the way. And one of the next mistakes we'd like to make is to make a Night Vale game. We're terribly impressed by the Night Vale radio show, and we think it maps really good to a structure for a game that we've been working on about a year ago, which is about a spooky town, surprise, where various forces in the town are attempting to align all the different pieces to gain control over the inhabitants. In the game of Night Vale, your goal as one of the spooky powers behind the scenes is to amass unease, which is a kind of energy that you can then use to dominate the town and bend it to your will. And the way that you do that is by aligning various forces in the town on your behalf. So you might have, say, an infestation of puppies, or the sheriff's secret police, or wheat and wheat byproducts, and you use different types of energy to control those. There is bleakness, creepiness, oddity, strangeness, and sinister. And those kind of map to these different cards that have different energy types at the top. So, you know, one of the other things about Night Vale that I think really fits with the specific mechanics of this game is that it seems to be that there are a lot of forces in Night Vale that are jockeying for eldritch power. And while they don't necessarily come to a direct confrontation, like in a really combative way, they are always one-upping each other. And that's something that we definitely wanted to have in our game. The idea of you're racing with the other players to acquire power, and you're trying to delay them, but you just don't have the ability to out and out destroy them. So you just need to do better at what you're trying to do than they are trying to do. And I think that there are parallels between that mechanic as we've envisioned in our simultaneous play and in the theme itself. I think Night Vale is a great fit for some of these mechanics that we had really been interested in because in the fandom and in a lot of the conventions we went to, we saw the love of that fan base and how they were free to kind of express their admiration of that brand through their cosplay and through the different things that they did. It seemed like a really untapped property that allowed people to explore what it could mean to them personally. And for us, we try and make games out of shit, and so this is what we did. And so we came up with this idea that you're going to have this base, and then you're going to have these cards that you draw that represents different forces in the town. You're going to purchase them, and you're going to align them to your base, and that's going to grow your power and give you kind of new abilities. We wanted a game where everyone could sit down at the table and play simultaneously.